guys, welcome to part 3 of Goddess Morgan. Today we are going to be covering, I'm going to try to finish it all out here. I'm sorry this video has been so long, but again, I did a lot of research, a lot of study that I said, and trying to get everything right that I could. So, her Sabbaths is summer solstice, Samhain, and this one, her associated planet is the moon, and Mercury. Her representations, she has 6. They are the crow, the raven, hagstone, cauldron, key, skull. Now her herbs and incense, she has 13. They are apples, onyx, dark red wine, jet, jasper holly, salmon sealstone, hagstone, acorn, holly, hawthorn, mistletoe, oak tree, and the ash tree. Now, let's explain some that we went over here. We went over her Sabbaths, her planets, representations, and herbs and incense. Now, the best Sabbath that I feel myself to work on her would be Samhain. Since she is goddess of witches, and Samhain is when the veil is the thinnest, that would be a really good day to represent her. Which Sabbath that would be Samhain or Samhain. Her planet representations, of course, the moon, because she is the triple goddess. And also Mercury, I have found out, is more of a planet of a god or goddess that is god or goddess of a lot of things. Kind of like the Greek god, his name just went out of my mind. I'll probably a minute later. But anyhow, the representations that we've seen have popped up a lot. These are the most common representations you're going to see of her, the easiest to see and the easiest to use on your order. The crow, which you can get crows. I mean, people don't really think of the magical purposes of these things. Crows and ravens you can find in any pet store. Not real pets. I mean, if you want them as real pets, but I doubt you can have them. I don't know. They're wild animals. But you can get a representation of one, which would be a statue of one. So, or even a little doll or something like that, you know. Hagstone, they're actually really hard to come across anymore, unfortunately. A hagstone is a stone with a natural hole in the middle of it. Cauldrons, you can get them. A lot of witches use them. on the auto tables. So you can even, use a little pot as a cauldron. It doesn't have to be like the old-fashioned cauldrons, you know. Key. That's easy. Get an old key, lay it on the table. Skull. Of course, I don't think you want to work with real skulls, unless you have an animal skull or something, but I don't even think they're legal to own animal skulls. I'm not sure on that. And we don't really, skulls, pagans come into sacrificing of animals, which is a myth. That would kind of build into the myth of it. So, in the old days, they would use skulls, human skulls, actually, I think. But herbs and incense, these are pretty easy to come across. Apples, onyx, red wine. You can have a little glass of red wine in your cauldron, in your offering cup, to hold. Jet is easy to find. Jasper holly, really easy to find. Salmon sealstone, now that's another one that's hard to find. And the hagstone, same thing. Acorns are pretty common in America, at least. That come from the trees and stuff. Holly, again, another easy one. All these are easy to find. Mistletoe, especially at Christmas time, oak trees, ash trees. Ash trees are a little bit harder to find, but oak is widely known, at least where I live in Pennsylvania. So let's go on to her mother. Now, Goddess Morgan, what is unique about her is that she was a mortal to begin with. She wasn't made into a goddess right away. She actually had a mortal mother, like we all do, and a goddess mother. And the one that basically made her a goddess when she, died and went on to the afterlife. Her divine mother would be Goddess Danyun, Mother of the Gods. Now her earthly mother was a female druid by the name of this. Now her father, her divine father, was God Degna, father of the gods. And her earthly father was High King of Ireland by the name of this. And her wife or lover, her husband, sorry, someone tried to call me, now it's going to freak me out that they're going to call back. Hold on, turning my phone off. Okay, her lover, her wife, how would I say this? Her earthly, her divine husband was God Lu, the shiny one. Now, her earthly husband was King of Ireland also, but not the High King. His name was this. Now, she did have children. Her divine children were actually called the twins Amatra, which you can't really find an actual picture of them, but I believe them to be the sign of the twins, the Gemini. So she gave birth to the Gemini. Now, she did have one earthly child when she was human, and his name is this. Now, if you watch the movie, again, I really strongly, if you love Morgan, to watch the movie The Mist of Avalon. Now, I know I've said that a lot in this series, but I'm telling you, it does a great job of explaining everything. So anyhow, this has been Goddess Morgan. part 3. I hope you enjoyed the series. Again, she is very close to my heart. And may you all have a blessed day.